Our nightly political panel is here. ABC News political director Rick Klein and Real Clear Politics' A.B. Stoddard. So, ladies and gentlemen, what about it, A.B.?
Well, I think it's a huge story. They made it worse by not revealing her diagnosis on Friday. And I think if she recovers and the antibiotics work and she rests and she seems fine and stops coughing and seems stronger, I think it goes away. I'm not saying that it is pneumonia. I'm saying that's what will happen if it's true.
Right.
If there's something more, they owe it to the Democratic Party to talk about this immediately, and Democrats are right to be nervous about this.
Rick, let's assume that AB's scenario plays out, and she bounces back quickly and is back on the trail. Does the handling of this leave any kind of an indelible mark that will remain through the rest of the campaign, or does this episode simply go away?
This is a pivotal moment, I think, because you have two different issues. You have her health, and then you have the handling of that and the accountability and transparency around that. And I think it gets to the broader issue, which is the Clinton campaign is built on delegitimizing Donald Trump, arguing that he is not fit to serve. For that to work, you need to make an argument about your own candidate's fitness to serve. That has been undermined here, and I think their response, even now, developing in the next few days when we see her emerge publicly, I think will be critical in shaping impressions around this, and I think for good reason, because there's still a lot we don't know about both candidates' health.
So does she, just speaking about her for the moment, does she need to send a doctor out to take questions, or can she simply reappear, issue a statement with some data in it, and move on?
I think the pictures speak, but I think more than that, you need to know the full medical history. You need to be able to interview the doctors, interview her about her health. Bill Clinton is out there talking about it a bit, but I think it has to be a lot more than just providing a note from a doctor in this case and then going out there and allowing yourself to be filmed functionally normally. I think it has to be, for the fact that we've got a 68 and a 70-year-old candidate, you need to know a lot more about that.
What do you think, A.B.?
I agree. Look, if she has something very serious, then she has to drop out of the campaign. If it's something that's so big she can't reveal it in her medical history, she needs to leave. If she doesn't, she needs to reveal her complete medical history, calm everyone down, and shame Donald Trump into revealing his. We have the right to know with a 68, a 69-year-old, 70-year-old candidates what's going on and how fit they are for office.
He said today that he just had a physical and will release some extensive, or some specific, I should say, data out of it later.
It's not the same.
Does he have to do as much as she does? Because he hasn't been the subject of a health episode.
Medical history is everything that you've ever been through that's challenged your body. It's not your cholesterol level or your blood counts from last week from your recent test.
If he releases even a complete workup from his physical, this recent physical, that's not enough in your judgment?
I think at their age, they both should be revealing a complete.
Going back years. You agree with that, Rick?
I agree. It's not just a snapshot, and I think any doctor would say the same. You need to know a lot about the detail. And the Clinton people are right. She has put out more information than he has. That doesn't mean she's put out enough, and that doesn't mean that they've adequately answered these questions. And if you go back 72 hours, if they had handled this differently, if they come out and said, you know what, she has pneumonia, guess what? It's not the end of the world. She goes off the trail for a little bit. No one would have looked twice at the fact that she left early, and we'd be moving on. Instead, it was a day of kind of evolving explanations.
Yeah, I'll say. More with the panel in just a moment.